Very to the money. आई थिंक मनी एक टाइम तक अच्छा लगता है यार, जब आते रहता है, बट
हाँ।
एक लिमिट में जब हो जाता है ना कि यू हैव अ हाउस, यू हैव अ कार, यू हैव अ नेम, तो क्या करोगे पैसे का? If I did not sacrifice on that business, I would have made a 50 crores का net turnover out of that business today. The real Shashwat is the hard working person who believes in God, who believes in, just work hard with a good intention, and everything will be yours.
Hey everyone, this is Vritvi Sawant, and welcome back to yet another fresh episode of Vritvi Talks, the Ambition podcast. I started podcasting as a matter of fact that I had a story to tell, not one, but many. Throughout these several episodes that we have shot and recorded with some amazing young minds out there is one thing that I have realized, that anything and everything that you see on the internet is not 100% true. Today's guest is Mr. Shashwat Amrev. I'm sure a lot of you already know him. He is quite a name, anyways, on social media, especially on YouTube and Instagram. For those who don't know about him, let me tell you, he is a youngest share market maverick and an online educator for the same. And trust me, आज के इस एपिसोड में आप शाश्वत का वो साइड देखोगे जो आज तक के उनके सारे इंटरव्यूज से काफ़ी, या आई शुड से बहुत ज़्यादा अलग है. You know what goes behind that brain that constantly works on calculations, on numbers, who's constantly observing those green and red bullish and bearish lines, is a soft, simple hearted person that values the little things in life. Well, I see a person who came out of his comfort zone so early in life, followed his passion, and made a huge empire out of it, and yet believes in staying grounded. And that kind of solves my agenda of bringing you such inspiring stories of these high achievers. And today I'm glad that it's Shashwat Amrev. Watch this episode till the end because I'm sure इस वीडियो के, इस पॉडकास्ट के एंड तक आपके काफ़ी सारे परसेप्शंस चेंज हो जाएंगे.
Hi, Shashwat. Welcome to Vritvi Talks, the Ambition podcast.
Hi, well, thank you so much for inviting.
We finally could somehow just catch hold of you and, for this episode.
Yeah, finally we did it. And I'm so excited to meet you, to be honest. Like, I've seen a lot of things about you, the book and all. So yeah, I was excited.
Okay, so Shashwat, starting from obviously, like we always start with your journey, right? Like we have had a conversation before this, and you told me a little bit about how you started and what it has been. But yes, we would like to know more about it today. And also, you starting at such a young age, and that too in a field like stock market, which is like
Mm,
so in depth and so much of it involves so much of calculation, so much of math, not just the math in numbers, but the math is beyond the numbers out there. It's a lot of time, it's intuition, sometimes it's a lot of study, not sometimes, but obviously it's a lot of study and so much of in-depth study that is, right? So how has it been for you? Like how did you start? And for that matter, was it like sheer luck or was it just smart work?
Again, I think it was not even luck, it was not even smart work, it was a pure hard work thing that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just know, for the audience or for you, I'm currently also in a small town, Karora.
Mm-hmm.
So here, again, internet was a big deal, and things were very hard, challenging. And I had a very keen interest in gaming, mobile devices, tech, everything. Wanted to do something online, so that's how I landed into cryptos,
Mm-hmm.
and then how I landed into stock markets. And that's when I saw, like, okay, this is the real money. I was like trading one day, I saw, okay, I put 1,000 and it's like 1,200 in some time.
Mm-hmm.
For my father is a shopkeeper, so I've seen him just to make 200 rupees, how much hard work he does. He
Yeah.
has to purchase something from a warehouse or a manufacturer, oil or something, spare parts का shop
Mm,
though.
mm,
And
mm.
then he finds a customer to sell inventory management. So, but trading was like minutes online and
Mm.
triangles and circles you have to make. Chart patterns are all about triangle, circle, drawing basically. I was like, what is
Yes.
this? The interest was like 110% ki chalo theek hai abhi yahi karna hai. And again, I started with my sister's account because I was not above 18. So I started practicing on the accounts, and I used to tell her, ki, okay, this is what I think. And I used to write it on a paper. Yeah, so she used to copy it also, and she used to also make money. So that's how we started. And again, then I just, took it to the next level. Yeah, so this is what happened exactly.
Okay. But during all this, because you were too young when you started back then, right? You're still too young for that matter.
Yeah.
But back then also. But what was your parents' reaction during that time, or the society? Like, people have opinions for every damn thing. You're doing good, you're doing some certain things, you're starting at 30, you're starting at 20, you're starting at 10. So people have reactions around whatever you want to do. And specifically when you are succeeding, right? So how was it?
So reactions when we started with content and trading, because I used to stream live on YouTube 10 hours. We used to study
Oh,
10 hours like non-stop, and it was all live
okay.
on YouTube.
Oh,
So there are 5-10 people who are still connected with me, the oldest audience of my YouTube channels. So when we started, and now they comment. Yesterday only I was reading a comment like, no one used to watch our channels, 10 hours live stream, but hardly 10 viewers. And some people used to just like comment, hate, like, who's watching? Why are you doing all this? No, nothing is
okay.
our career in this and all and all.
Okay.
Then I grew up, and then people started, okay, this is a very good thing, jo aapka hua hai, and on and on. So, and now, abhi bhi, the new people who don't know me try to hate me, health issues, and this much, he's lying and all and all. The old people who know me have seen the growth, have seen the hard work, so they are a big fan. Again, society is all about mixed views. So it's not 100% positive, 100% negative. It's like 70-80% positive, 20% hate is always there for any person. Be it any politician, be it any creator, be it any good person, there would be someone who's hating him. So now I don't care about the hate.
Yeah.
I just like, I have a team of people. Any hate comment, ban the people, ban that guy. Simple as that. I don't even see it, because before even me watching it, the comment is already goes off the social media. So
But did that affect you back then?
Yeah, the one comment, health is wealth. So I've been focused on making wealth, not the health. So one comment is always there, health is wealth, health is wealth. It kind of, makes me feel like, okay, if I'm doing something wrong or something right, again, I'm like, if I'm good in building wealth, let's do it first.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we'll focus on health also. So yeah. ऐसे तो उतना affect नहीं करता, to be honest, but it's good.
Okay. But what about your parents? Like, did they take it all like very positive? Did it affect
So
your
again,
studies? Or
it's
like how?
a normal Indian mythology or psychology, you can say. It's simple, like, जब तक you will not get the success, people would start saying you, or the parents would start saying you कि क्यों कर रहा है ये, कैसे कर रहा है, risky है, पढ़ ले, लिख ले, and all that comments. Once you get some money in your bank accounts, when they see, they know it, they're like, ठीक है, you're going good. And once the number becomes very good,
Yeah.
then they're like, ठीक है, at least you have a future now, your future is secured. And for a settlement, a person needs a bank balance, a good number of house and cars, that's it. And
Correct.
that was an easy thing. So now they don't say me anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what were the odds like? Like, ठीक है चलो ये तो उस time पे रहा. Okay. But throughout this journey, what were the odds? Did you face any, जैसे आपने कहा कि social media, yes, plays a very important role in your growth as well, right? But
मेरी growth में सबसे बड़ा odd जो बोलोगे internet है. Now you'll be like, how can it be possible? We are in 2023. And the biggest problem in my life is internet. I don't want to move out of my house. ठीक है? I tried doing it, but again, I don't want to lose my comfort, because right now I get what I want to eat in my room. Whatever I want to do in my room, I have all the comfort. I move out in Mumbai, I move out to Bangalore. I have to cook my own food, or look after my own food, look after my own dresses. यहाँ पर सब setup है. I have got a caretaker. So everything is set up, everything is normalized.
Yeah.
So that's why I cannot move out. Now in this town, this is 2023. We have started August. This is Kharora, which is a town in Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh is a state. Raipur is the capital. Capital से 50 kilometers outskirts में Kharora आता है. We have hardly one broadband service provider, just one. In the whole range of, let's say, 50 kilometer ka radius ले लो आप. Not diameter, not the radius, okay? So 50 किलोमीटर का एक सर्कल ले लो, उसमें hardly you'll find one broadband service provider. Now that is it. वेदर खराब हुआ, कुछ हुआ, भाई बंद तो होता है ना, 24/7 तो नहीं चल सकता. आई नीड टू कनेक्शंस. वो बंद हो जाता है. आई एम इन अ सेशन, आई एम ट्रेडिंग. वन और टू ऑफ बिगेस्ट लॉसेस आई फेस बिकॉज ऑफ इंटरनेट ओनली. आई एम जस्ट ट्रेडिंग, माय बिग पोजीशंस आर देयर, द इंटरनेट गोज ऑफ. एंड द प्लेस वेयर माय रूम इज, इट्स बिकॉज जंगल यहाँ पर बहुत ज्यादा है एंड बहुत डीप, मतलब सेंटर में, तो यहाँ पर नेटवर्क भी नहीं आते फोन में. सो इफ यू कैन इवन लुक, अभी भी मेरे फोन में नेटवर्क बहुत कम है. सो द बिगेस्ट ड्रॉडाउन आई से, द ऑड फैक्टर इज इंटरनेट नहीं है. नंबर टू, so I don't think anything is there. अगेन छोटे मोटे आते रहते हैं, रिस्क कभी ज्यादा हो गया, कभी बड़ा लॉस हो गया. दैट्स द आई थिंक पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ. वी कैन नॉट कंप्लेन ऑन दैट.
Yeah. I mean,
So
what do I say? Because you are already, so famous on the internet. You are everywhere, almost everywhere, right? And coming this from you, okay, the biggest odd has been the internet. I don't know how to react to this now.
abhi to see, like, why I'm on the internet, because I've been invited into the many of the podcasts which went viral on internet. So I was not too when I started YouTube, we had 6,000 subscribers. I closed my YouTube. I uploaded 2 videos which are still there on YouTube, which is private video. I'm quitting this. I cannot do this. Hate, no growth, something. Now the problem was I started focusing making money. And 7 months ago, Joe Stocks called me for an interview, podcast kind of thing. I spoke for some words, 10 minutes. Video got 2 million views. People liked it. Then a YouTuber, Umar Qureshi, which is my good friend now, he called me. We had 5 to 6 videos we shot, and we had some YouTube shorts also from that. The whole collaboration got 100 million views. Just one YouTube short video, 30 to 40 million views, it went viral. And then, the fire came in, and now we're doubling down on YouTube subscribers every 7 days. That's what's happening. Like, now things are pretty fine. So, coming to कि internet की वजह से वो growth हुई, ऐसा नहीं है, because, collaborations हुए बहुत ज़्यादा. People liked my way of working. Earlier दिक्कत ये हो रही थी कि मैं एक चैनल पे कर रहा था. People don't know me. कुछ way चाहिए ना आपको spread करने का. So the podcast really helped me a lot, and I did not even knew कि इतना ज़्यादा support आएगा. फिर हमने free courses record करना चालू कर दिया. So I used to go to Delhi because again मैं घूमता तो हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा. I used to go to Delhi Saturday, Sunday, and वहाँ पर I used to record free videos, like 5-6 sessions record कर लिए एक बल्क में एक दिन में. अब वो 1 million views जा रहा है. तो उसपे बहुत लोग खुश होते हैं. So yeah, that's how the social growth happened. Again, internet का issue तो यार आज भी है. I want to work a lot of time, but internet goes down. ऐसा नहीं कि हर दिन होता हो, but हो जाता है. कोई अच्छा सेशन चल रहा होता है, internet is off.
Okay.
So
But ये सब के चलते, do you miss not going to college or stuff like that?
kind of a lot. So yeah, these things are like, yeah, I do miss.
Okay.
Basically, that life is very different, right? You don't have a lot of risk on your head. You do whatever you want. You want to go clubbing, you go. Today I go outside, there's not a single day I don't meet a stranger who knows me. एक ना एक कोई बंदा मिल जाता है. So I cannot just go to any place, hop in, do whatever I want.
Yes.
I need to be in my senses. I need to think carefully, and I need to do things that, people watching you. There are a lot of people watching you. One thing goes wrong, everything will go out.
Correct. Because after a point, you get a little image conscious because, oh my God, I've suddenly got viral and, so many people know me.
Yeah. So again, and if I would be in college, I would be enjoying with one of my friends in Goa trip right now, I guess. So
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
I have a lot of friends, like the old school friends who are in college, different colleges. They're also messed up. इतने assignments दे रहे हैं, इतनी चीजें दे रहे हैं, so they are not able to figure out what to do. They ask me, I ask them, what is good, job or business?
So in a way, you have turned out to be a counselor for them or a problem solver for them.
Yeah, kind of, and they become mine. So I also have a lot of business decisions that I need to take. And then I need someone, feasible. I do have a feasibility team, but again, I need some more inputs from outside also. Is it a good decision to take? Should we do this or should we not? Like, a recent thing I'm getting hate about is selling of courses. Because what do people think? You don't trade, you sell courses and make money.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm avoiding people to make losses in the market. People don't learn, they do big losses.
Yes.
I'm the one who's sitting with them when they are trading, and I'm just pinching from the back end. Ki, okay, follow the position sizing rule, follow a proper risk reward, don't make biggest losses. So जब आप
Correct.
काम कर रहे हो and when someone says it repeated times, so you end up कि ठीक है मैं वो गलती नहीं करूंगा.
Correct.
But again, people don't understand. So I think there's a very different perspective for that. कि वही है कि हमें चाहिए होते हैं लोग. कभी कभी ऐसी होती है कि something might be not in your favor, but it is really important to do. So this is one of the cases where I needed a person like, okay, what should we do? Someone who has made good amount of money, someone who has done a good job, good time of job hours also. So yeah. So this is it.
Okay. But is all this like, I know for the fact that it all boils down to risk taking, right? And you have developed that very early in life. And following with that, a lot of things came in, and now you are there. It's not just about you, but anyone, who is getting into this space, knowingly or unknowingly develops a shell around themselves. Right? Okay, this is my shell now, and I cannot even get out of it. अगर मैं चाहूँ तो भी I cannot get out of it. And this shell of entrepreneurship or taking risks or whatever you call it, it's very dark and lonely at times, right? So how do you deal with these kind of pressures or these times when you're like extremely low, or all the pressure that
So I do have a therapist, to be honest. I do have a therapist. She helps me a lot of everything. She recently suggested me to get a dog.
Oh wow.
So I did get a dog for myself, and now he's keeping me busy most of the time. So you don't have to divert, like when you're feeling low, you try to divert your mind. You try to watch Netflix. You try to listen to a sad song, right? That's what a person does. And if not, then they start watching or scrolling on through videos. But when you have a
Yes.
dog and you're feeling low, the dog would come and bark at you, and the puppy would just try to play with you. So ultimately, your mood diverts.
Yes.
So in the loneliness, again, everyone faces it. It's a truth. Each and
Yes.
everyone faces it. This is the way of dealing it.
Mm.
And how do I deal it? I keep myself busy with things. I have calls all around. People are messaging me, calling me. Okay, when you're coming? When is the meeting scheduled? I have a pup to take care of, and साथ में I have a team. So I just try to keep myself super occupied, so I don't have to go in that zone and thinking, okay, I'm feeling low or something.
Right.
So that's how I avoid things. Yeah.
But ये तो अब की बात है ना, like ये तो for therapy has started just working for you just now, in recent times, right? But how was it like before
No.
that?
Okay, so pop is like, okay, recent times mein to okay, I get it. The older times, I guess I used to also be one of the persons watch Netflix and all and do the time pass, listen to music. But then I started reading books also. And then ultimately, उतना फिर lowest time में देखा नहीं कि, कुछ बहुत बड़ी दिक्कत हुई. Again, कभी कभार होता था तो I had a therapist. I still have a therapist. It's been like 2 years. Every week we meet once a time.
Okay.
And वहाँ पर मेरा problem majorly solve हो जाता है. So I have someone to talk to. Basically, when you feel lowest, you go to someone, talk about
Yes.
things. That's how it can be solved.
Yeah. That's amazing. But it's very brave of you to come out and open and talk about this. Okay,
Yeah,
I
because
have a
again,
therapist.
so a lot like people don't make it. If you talk about therapists in India, people are like कि ये psychological
It's a
है,
taboo,
बहुत बड़ा
yeah.
issue है, it's a
Yeah.
taboo or something like that. But I personally believe that therapist can be a person who can take you out from things that you cannot even think of.
Correct.
What even I have seen so many of my friends who are deep down into depression because of studies, because of the work pressure, because of the parents' pressure. They start smoking, they start drinking and all.
Yes.
It ultimately harms them. But in this case, you can also get a therapist. You can get a person. Again, a therapist might sound awkward to you. Like, how can you tell someone your things and all? But it's a trust game, and it really works out. So yeah.
I think that this episode and this segment would actually give a lot of positive message to the viewers who are watching, right? Because come what may, at any given age, at any given point, people are so scared to talk about their lower points. And most of the podcasts also, or most of the YouTube channels, they only highlight on the positive aspects, the glamour aspect. कैसे किया, ये किया, वो
True.
किया, right? And for that matter, why you are being celebrated, because the story of coming from a small town and making it big on the internet is actually very fascinating for a lot of people,
Yeah.
right? But
So yeah, this is not so common that happens. So yeah, again, वो तो एक चीज हुई है, age कम है,
hmm,
seen success, the small amount of success in, seen that numbers, number game होता है मेरे लिए
yeah,
तो सारा चीज, seen that numbers in, very early time. But again, I think ये सारी चीजें एक टाइम तक के लिए अच्छी होती है, but वो सब मैटर नहीं करता.
I mean, what do I say? You've matured you're matured much early than your age, pertaining to
I
the
guess.
pertaining to the kind of exposure that you've got, and as a matter of
Hmm.
fact, that you started working so early, and yes, you've seen so many numbers. Uh, Maybe you've seen life in a very different zone, और बहुत
Yeah.
अलग perspective से आपने एक life देखी है, and that's what is coming out in a broader perspective today.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you advocate of like these days, अगर कोई भी रैंडम चैनल अगर आप ओपन कर लो ना यूट्यूब पे, आजकल ये बहुत दिखाई देता है कि ओ मैंने ड्रॉप आउट कर दिया एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड गेटिंग इनटू बिजनेस एंड ये वो सब. So do you, because those people, they strongly advocate of it, not all, there are some who would be like no, but do you
I
advocate
used
of
to
this?
think I used to think of taking a drop. Even I have said somewhere that I took a drop sometime. But again,
Mm-hmm.
after that, I realized the importance of studying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be called like 12 pass person. So I started
Mm-hmm.
studying. I am into distance learning right now. I'm doing my third year
Mm-hmm.
BBA, Bachelor of Business
Mm-hmm.
Administration. And इसके खत्म होने के बाद I'm going for a pilot का training.
Wow.
So I want to fly. I have a hobby of flying planes. Like I really like planes a lot. So a normal training for that. So yeah, studying is something that you should not never leave. That's what I personally believe. Earlier, I used to hate studying a lot, but now I think, if the subjects are matching your goals, you
Hmm.
should just give your 100% because it
Right.
really helps a lot to grow.
Yeah, right. So when it comes to gap between education and entrepreneurship, that is what maybe you're pointing towards, right? Like हमारा youth इतना, अभी तो फिर भी ठीक है, कुछ सालों पहले तक ऐसे होता था कि parents तो बोल ही रहे हैं कि traditional way of learning ले लो, and then do whatever that you want. But here you highlighted this point कि okay, if it's matching the goals that I want to do in my life, then yes, I should pursue it, right?
मैं टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं ऐसा भी नहीं बोलता कि स्कूल बहुत सही है, पढ़ाई बहुत अच्छी होगी, क्योंकि जो सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए जाते हैं, बिकॉज आई नेवर यूज ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. मेरा सबसे
Of
ज्यादा
course.
खराब होता था टाइम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में.
Yeah.
लोगों ने इतना कुछ सिखाया ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, एंड आई डोंट सी any single alphabet of trigonometry also in my life now.
Hmm.
So education system needs to be definitely changed. But
Hmm.
यहाँ पर entrepreneurship डाल देना ही ठीक नहीं होगा. But ऐसा होना चाहिए कि you can choose your favorite subjects.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like you want to go for business, you want to go for startups, you
Hmm.
want to go for manufacturing business and all and all.
Hmm. Okay, so throughout your journey, have you had anybody who has given you any great advice and one bad advice that you will never forget, or which you
So
have
one great
used?
advice. Again, I read a lot of books, so I really don't know कौन
Okay.
author था किसने दिया. So, but I do read like a lot of books. मैं पूरा भी नहीं पढ़ता कभी कभी तो, to be honest, I'm not lying over here. मेरे को जो पसंद आता है मैं पढ़ता हूँ, उठाता हूँ, अच्छा लगा तो पढ़ लिया, पूरा नहीं लगा तो छोड़ दिया. So I've read a lot of lines from some kind, and mostly I have seen that कि जितने भी सक्सेसफुल लोग हो रहे हैं या कुछ ना कुछ हो रहे हैं, वो हार्ड वर्क करते हैं. They keep themselves busy.
Hmm.
So you do something and something different,
Hmm.
and वो चीज होने से people really like it, and आपकी ग्रोथ होती ही होती है. सो एक चीज है, द एडवाइस दैट आई हैव गॉट फ्रॉम बुक्स एंड द पीपल एंड द ऑथर्स, दैट नेवर स्टॉप वर्किंग हार्ड. स्मार्ट एंड हार्ड वर्क इज रियली नेसेसरी.
Hmm.
वन एडवाइस दैट आई रियली डिड नॉट लाइक इट कि हेल्थ पे फोकस दो, वेल्थ मत बनाओ, बिकॉज आई हैव बीन गेटिंग इट फ्रॉम माय चाइल्डहुड. और एंड आई डेफिनेटली नो, अगर मैं अपने स्कूल डेज में अगर सिर्फ हेल्थ पे फोकस देता, जिम जाता, ट्यूशन छोड़ देता, और जो अदर मैं यूट्यूब कर रहा था वो सब छोड़ देता, तो मैं कभी यहाँ बैठा नहीं होता.
Hmm.
क्योंकि मेरे को तो स्टार्टिंग से चीजें बोली जा रही है. आई एम लाइक अ लिटिल नॉट टू गुड इन बॉडी शेप फ्रॉम माय चाइल्डहुड, वेरी व्हेन आई वाज
Hmm.
लाइक 2-3 years से. तो वो चीज
Oh.
तो मुझे बचपन से बोली जा रही, तो आई नो इट. अब क्या होता है कि अगर मैं उस चीज पे ध्यान दे देता जो मैंने दी
Hmm.
नहीं,
Hmm.
पीपल वुड बी लाइक कि ये तो नॉर्मल बच्चा है, पढ़ रहा है कॉलेज में, फिर जॉब करेगा, दैट्स इट, दैट वुड बी द नॉर्मल लाइफ.
Yeah.
And what I did was, because I did not listen to people any time. Like, जो मेरे को अच्छा लगता है वो लगता है, जो नहीं लगता आप मेरे को कुछ भी बोलो, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I'm that kind of person. So I think, yeah, these are the two things. Number one, अच्छी चीज हार्ड वर्किंग. नंबर टू, जो चीज बिल्कुल बेकार थी वो यही थी, हेल्थ पे ध्यान दो, वेल्थ मत बनाओ. आई
Right.
गेस दोनों इक्वल होना चाहिए था, तो दैट वुड बी अ बेटर लाइन.
Right. Okay. तो यहाँ पे ना मैं एक छोटा सा, if you don't mind, I'll just share a story. You become like that frog who won the kingdom. सो एक राजा होता है, फ्रॉग राजा, एंड उसको अपनी बेटी का स्वयंवर कराना होता है, विच इज अगेन अ फ्रॉग. ओके. एंड द स्टोरी इज बेस्ड इन पेरिस, इन आईफिल, नियर आईफिल टावर. फिर स्वयंवर के
Okay.
लिए दूर दराज से बहुत सारे फ्रॉग्स को इनविटेशन जाता है, सारे फ्रॉग राजकुमार आते हैं कॉम्पिटिशन में एंड ऑल दैट. एंड एंड द क्राइटेरिया इज सिंपल. जो भी फ्रॉग सबसे पहले वो आईफिल टावर के टॉप तक पहुंचेगा, वो स्वयंवर जीत जाएगा. Okay.
Okay.
And the competition starts and everything happens. Say suppose there are 100 frogs who start the competition. Okay. So they start. Eiffel Tower में 3 layers हैं total. Okay. I think I have a Eiffel Tower here. I'll just show you. So yeah. So यहाँ पे Eiffel Tower में 3 layers है. 1, 2, and the third one is somewhere here. Okay. So
Okay.
now what happens is 100 में से 75 लोग यहाँ से गिव अप कर देते हैं, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट लेवल पे आके ही. क्यों? क्योंकि यार ये बहुत लंबा है, इतना कौन करेगा, छोड़ो यार, नहीं हो पाएगा. कुछ लोग उसमें से बचते हैं, 50 लोग, वो यहाँ सेकेंड लेवल तक पहुंचते ही है. उतने में बारिश शुरू हो जाती है एंड एवरीथिंग. राइट. तो बारिश आ जाती है, तो फिर देन दे आल्सो गिव अप. एंड सम हु आर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू गेट अप देयर, तो नीचे खड़े हुए लोग उनको बोलते हैं कि अरे नहीं यार, क्या कर रहे हो, गिर जाओगे, लगभग गया तो लड़की तो वैसे भी नहीं मिलेगी, हड्डियां भी टूट जाएंगी, तो क्यों करना है. ठीक है. सो दे आल्सो गिव अप एंड देन दे कम बैक. Last May, there is one frog who reaches till the top, and that frog wins. So when asked that how did you win, so he just says कि मतलब वो कुछ बोलता नहीं है, but he won because he was deaf and mute. मतलब you don't listen to the negatives, you don't talk negative.
True.
So
So yeah, again, यार ये सब जगह ही काम आता है, I guess. Just don't listen to anyone saying anything. Just do whatever you want. And just this thing, same thing, I also followed. And today also, I don't listen to anyone. जो मुझे अच्छा लगता है, हाँ, feasibility टीम रखी है कि एक बार views ले लेते हैं, ताकि I get the thoughts in my mind to think that bigger. कि एक बार पिक्चर बड़ी हो जाए कि हाँ ऐसा है. अगर खुद से सोचूंगा तो you have a narrow vision. अगर 4 लोग होते तो the vision is big. Okay, now I can think more inputs के साथ, and logically तो सही है.
Yeah.
तो सही है, yeah.
Okay. So moving to the last segment of this podcast, it's a quick rapid fire. And we will try to make it difficult for you. So let's see.
Okay.
A stock market startup or a tech startup?
A tech startup.
Okay, and why?
Because stock markets तो run कर ही रहा है ना, and the historical data shows that people lose money in the stock markets for trading, not investing.
Okay.
So, and tech startups, they are the future. AI is the future. So even I'm building right now AI products, something that can automate anything that you want. You just have to teach them that this is the process. Okay, job done. काम खत्म.
Okay. ठीक है. Great.
So, yeah.
Big dreams demand great sacrifices. Any one sacrifice that you regret till date?
Okay, big dreams demand great sacrifices, and one sacrifice that I regret. Okay. I think I wanted to grow in a very good speed, okay? So I started doing multiple businesses, but I failed. And now people started telling me, and everyone was like, just focus on one thing. ठीक है, सब करोगे तो नहीं होगा. So I had to sacrifice one of my businesses. कि ठीक है, इस पे नहीं, पहले एक पे काम करते हैं. But if I did not sacrifice on that business, I would have made a 50 crores net turnover out of that business today.
Okay.
So yeah, I sacrificed one of my businesses, which I would have not done 2 years back.
Okay, ठीक है. One line में describe the real Shashwat.
The real Shashwat is the hardworking person who believes in God, who believes in, just work hard with a good intention and everything will be yours. Simple as that.
Fast cars or a amazing three-layered villa, three-story villa on an
Both.
island.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So if you're stuck in on an island, and if you have like three
hmm
things to take with you, one of them can
Okay.
be your businesses, but yeah, there is again no internet connection over there. So what are the two things that you will take
No
along?
internet. No
Mhm.
internet over there.
Island,
Okay,
huh?
if there's so if there is no internet, I would have taken can we a PlayStation or something like just to do some time pass over it. Take it. And my parents.
How sweet of you.
So
Okay.
because that's my comfort zone, right? I cannot just stay away from them. Or it's like I have decisions to make. Island में भी मैं कुछ ना कुछ कर ही लूंगा. I believe in myself, but I need some people around me who are my supporters. So yeah,
That's amazing. Okay. So do you believe in being blinded by ambition and being devilish about, everything? Or do you believe in नहीं यार, सब आराम आराम से करेंगे, balance लेके करेंगे?
I'm a fast person. I believe in being blinded by ambition. I just have goals, and the goals are like so big, but I have written in my planner, I have to complete it in 90 days. I literally written that. All my
Okay.
dream life goals, everything written for the 90 days task. And I'm
Hmm.
just trying to shortlist things कि कैसे ये 90 days में hit हो जाएगा.
Hmm.
What steps?
Hmm.
And content was a big part. Even I was trying कि how can I get 1 billion views in the whole life? I had a target 1 billion views in
Hmm.
whole my life, but then I thought कि नहीं 90 days में करते हैं.
Hmm.
And then that's how things started up, and कहीं ना कहीं connections बनते गए, podcast interviews
Yeah.
and PRs and all and all. Now we have already got around 350 million views. And we are so close to 1 billion. ज़्यादा time नहीं लगेगा.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Life is complete the following.
life is must.
Okay. Is it all about money or is it all about comfort zone?
It's all about comfort zone. First priority to the comfort zone, second priority to the money. I think money एक टाइम तक अच्छा लगता है यार जब आते रहता है,
हाँ.
बट एक लिमिट में जब हो जाता है ना कि यू हैव अ हाउस, यू हैव अ कार, यू हैव अ नेम, वो क्या करोगे पैसे का? देन यू स्टार्ट डोनेटिंग, चलो ठीक है आपने कर भी दिया, देन फिर क्या करोगे?
Yes.
एंड देन देयर इज टाइम कि ओके नाउ आई रियली नीड टू डू समथिंग जो सबको पसंद है और जो एक चेंजिंग थिंग हो.
Hmm.
देन यू स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग समथिंग वेरी डिफरेंट.
Hmm.
सो दिस इज द केस. तो पहले
Okay.
कंफर्ट जोन फिर पैसा.
Okay. And lastly, love or ambition?
Mm, that's a hard thing to choose. Again, I would prefer both.
Okay.
Manage both. It works.
Love with ambition or ambition with love? Huh.
I guess I might be not the right thing now. Like, okay, love with ambition.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes there are I really talk about this. Like
Hmm.
sometimes you just get too too much loaded with your work that you start panicking.
Yes.
So ambition is very good, but it should not be over your head.
Hmm.
You have to do this. You start going, into panic mode and, start messing things up. You
Yeah.
just start building that chaos around yourself कि मेरे को ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है. एक भी काम ढंग से नहीं हो पा रहा है, and then things just go bad.
One last thing, Shashwat. What is that one advice that you would like to give to all the youth who are listening or watching to this episode?
I would say just do whatever you want. Don't listen to everyone, any relative or anyone who's just taunting you कि ये कर वो कर. Do whatever you want. Just don't do bad things with a bad intention. Sometimes, some things that you really like kills you. Like nowadays, people are vaping a lot,
Yes.
smoking a lot. ठीक है, वो अभी उनको लग रहा है कि ठीक है, लेकिन बाद में समझ में आएगा कि यार ये तो कैंसर कर गया. Some people are like enjoying the drinks a lot. The young people now are, going out with the beers and all. तो ये सारी चीज लॉन्ग रन में कभी बेनिफिट नहीं करती. वो अल्टीमेटली आपकी स्किन को डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहा है, आपके बॉडी को डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहा है. तो जस्ट अवॉइड दीज बैड थिंग्स. Try to get into the good things and do whatever you want. Then उसके बाद कोई टेंशन नहीं. You want movies, you want to watch movies, eat anything, go out with anyone, night out and all. ये सब सही है. वो सारी चीजें. तो ये the only advice again for the youth, again I'm also a youth, so not so thing, but again जो मैंने किया है and I got 0.1% success, I think सेम चीज है कि बुरी चीजों से थोड़ा दूर रहो. बहुत जल्दी बिगाड़ देती है आपको. ठीक है, वो
Correct.
फिर आप वैसा सोचने की कैपेसिटी छोड़ देते हो. सोचने की जो आई थिंक कैपेबिलिटी है वो कम हो जाती है. अच्छे सर्कल में रहो, अच्छे लोगों के साथ रहो. दैट्स इट.
Correct. Because to build dreams, one needs good discipline and great habits. So these
Exactly.
things come handy. Yeah. Thank you so much, Shashwat. I hope you also enjoyed this conversation because
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I was so even in home today. I was like, चलो ठीक है, record करते हैं. Else I would have recorded from the office and it would be like a good background and everything would be good.
No, I think but more than all the aesthetics, एक new शाश्वत लोगों को देखने मिलेगा यहाँ पर because आपके
हाँ.
पहले जितने भी podcast या जो मैंने भी आपके जो videos देखे हैं, they all majorly talk about entrepreneurship, numbers, the whole
Business.
stock and trading stuff. Yeah. And I personally felt very connected while even, conversing with you over a lot of things apart from business.
Got it. Interesting. So thank you so much for inviting, and I really love your book also. I have ordered one, I guess. I'll start
Oh.
reading it.
I was about to send you one.
Oh, good one. Then I would need to cancel the order, I guess.
Please.
I would get the signed copy, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
thank
Shashwat. Thank you so much for your lovely
Welcome.
time and great insights.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome.
So that's it for today, guys. I am sure that this candid episode must have brought some amazing insights for you all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with as many people as possible because that gives us also a motivation to work hard and bring to you some amazing, new, fresh, inspiring stories of many other high achievers. And like I always say, don't forget to believe in yourself. Happy living, people. Take care.
Oh wait, have you subscribed to my channel yet? Subscribe now.